Hello and welcome to MMAerino episode 9.
Awesome.
Um, Wyatt, do you want to explain the format of the show, considering we haven't done it in a few weeks? We got a lot of new viewers.
Oh, what? The three sections of pre-talk,
Yeah, the three
then
main
the
sections.
betting, then post-talk? Well, I don't
Yeah,
know how granular you want to get, because then we got Jonah's stats section, and we got late night post-talk too. That comes at the end.
that's
I feel
that's
like it
extra
kind of
raunchy.
defies classification, really. It's a lot more free-flowing than it used to be in the earlier weeks.
That's true. We each have, Jonah and I each have 3 bets a week, assuming that we both remember to
Well, I
pledge
don't
them.
think we've had 3 bets a week for like the last 4 weeks.
No, we did all except one week, I think.
I thought you had a couple pullouts and
Okay, that's not my fault. That's not my
fallouts
fault at
and a
all.
couple.
It's a global pandemic.
Yeah, true,
He
true.
had the Will Sharp hat trick, which is a loss, a pullout, and a head-to-head loss. Never forget.
Okay, that's
Awesome.
fucking ancient history, kid.
Well, I personally just have nothing prepared for pre-talk because we watched these fights together this
We
weekend.
got pre-talk.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, hit me with it.
All right, hang on. Should I ask my
Yeah,
question
ask your
first?
question. Ask your
Okay.
question.
Question is, can we change the rule to? Yeah, I told you it was
Yeah,
a rule change
you
question.
can
That's why I
change
didn't know
the
if you bring it up
rules.
before or
Yeah,
not.
you can do it. You made up the rules. You can
Can
change
we
them.
change the rule that instead of picking a fighter, you can instead choose to like pick the the method, the round, the time, etc.
Wait, what about this? Didn't you talk about this on Saturday? Like putting all of your bets on one person?
Okay, this is different. This is a
Well,
okay.
yeah,
That
I know,
request I
but
made to
like,
Quinn. I made to our CMO, our Chief Marketing Officer, and he gave the okay because this is weeks in advance. Is that for Nate Diaz versus
Months.
Leon Edwards? I'm allowed to put all my bets on Leon
I
Edwards.
think you should just be able to put all your bets on someone anyway.
I mean, look. We gotta make a special
I
event
think we're
for me.
coming back and we're amending the Constitution right now. This is like a convention.
Mm-mm.
Exactly. So here's
Living document.
my proposal is instead of picking like by I pick Bob, you can say like I pick Bob by submission or like I pick Bob by second round. Or you could also, I don't know, for instance, just pick if a fight will go to decision or not. Yeah, that's an option too.
Yeah,
No,
why don't you pick the method for every fight?
I
Uh,
don't like. I feel
Will
like you should
doesn't
have to
like it
pick
because
a
then he has
winner.
to actually have skill involved.
No, I
He has
just
to
don't
actually
No.
have
like. I
knowledge
don't
and
like
information.
only being able to pick decision or knockout. I feel like you should have to pick a winner.
No, I
But you can
disagree.
pick like winner by round or whatever. That type of granularity, sure.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Like winner and method.
Yeah,
Are you
Jonah's
just
talking
talking
about
about
just like
only?
decision.
I'm talking about both. I'm saying you can add both. Like you are now, what bet you take is not restricted.
All
I think
right,
you
You
should
well,
have
have
to
to
make
pick
three
who
bets.
wins.
I don't play the game, so I'll do whatever.
Uh,
You should have to pick who wins, dude. Otherwise, you're just being a flippy floppy
it's not flippy
nonsense
floppy
man.
though. You're picking something to happen still.
Then we're just gonna
You're just
pick
gonna
women's
pick
fights
women, yeah.
Yeah,
to be
that's
decision every week.
look. There's not that many of
It's
Why
them.
gonna
don't
ruin
you
the
add
game.
this to your list of weekly bets, Jonah? Every woman's fight you pick decision.
I've already been doing that.
Okay, and how does that work?
So then why do
Oh,
you even
I
want
only did it for
this?
1 week and we lost one and won, so that's a small sample size.
Okay, well you deleted the old experiment after 1 week.
That's true.
I did. That's true. I don't know. Okay, fine. If there's so much pushback, fine.
Well,
But
there's
I
no
still
pushback from me. Just to
Take
be
it up
clear,
with our
I have no
CDO.
pushback on this because it doesn't affect me in any way.
If you can get unanimous approval from our CDO and CMO,
Who's our CDO?
Brett.
Brett, yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I'll.
But again,
Allah?
when you get consent from Brett, he has to be entirely sober. Otherwise, it doesn't count.
All right. Fine.
Yikes.
Fine. I take my beating and I go.
All right, fucking good. Anyway.
What else was
That'll,
there?
that'll teach you to have
Just like
ideas.
fucking yeah, like slap him across the face and walk away.
I'm fine with being able to pick method
Yeah.
and round
I'm
as
fine
long
with
as you
that
pick a
too.
fighter.
Yeah, you can pick
Okay.
whatever. I don't think you have to though. I think that's just asking to lose every bet you fucking take.
Yeah, I think that's why you
No, I
should
don't
have
think
to
you
do
have
it.
All right, we're on the same page.
All right.
Yeah, we'll
I
table
first
the
first
rule discussion.
pre-talk. First pre-talk. I would like everyone to please take a look at the real fake fantasy UFC DraftKings Excel Google Doc, please.
All right. Uh, which sheet? Oh, MMAerino's podcast.
Yep.
All
I
right.
like to look at the graph in the center,
Yeah.
and you'll notice that I am now doing better than Will.
Where is it? Oh, there's the graph.
Seabiscuit has now arisen. Not above 0, I'm still negative, but above my opponent.
Can we get a line of best fit
Damn, this
going
is
on
rough
here?
for me. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, you had a bunch of pullouts and then probably losses on those weeks. I
On
think
bet
you've only
10,
had
Will
a
was
person.
up $14. Now
How
at
many
bet
weeks have you had all of your picks will make it to the fight?
Not that many.
Not first week he did.
I have 3 weeks where I did not.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's actually not terrible out of 9. It's only
So
a
a
third.
third of the time.
That's kind of shitty. How many
That's
about you
not
though,
great.
Jonah? Because you had
Jonah's
some
only had
too.
1.
That was a assault. That was assault and battery.
He had
No,
your card
didn't you also
close.
have Amanda Hebos?
We don't like to talk about who used to be my girl.
No, he shamed my
Also, I
QT
didn't.
boss
Yeah,
pick.
wow, I didn't.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
All right.
This is classic variance.
Can we put this graph up in the video?
Only the down bit. I don't know. I don't like this graph.
I don't like this graph.
I don't like
I mean,
this
you gotta
graph for
show
one
it.
bit.
I'll put it in the comments. I'll comment like a link to it or
I'm
something.
turning off comments. Well,
Alright,
you know,
that'd be
Jonah
pretty
has
messed up.
access to the account too now.
I do.
Only you don't, Wyatt.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
All right, well, that's
This
my.
is classic. You can see where skill is unironically. This is the week where I stopped doing research on the fights.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure, for
uh-huh.
sure.
This is the first like.
Listen, Will,
4
if you
weeks or
didn't say what
whatever.
your strategy was
Will.
beforehand, it doesn't fucking matter.
I didn't have a strategy. I would just watch their fights.
Look, it's fine, Will. Don't worry about it. The statistics will carry us.
This is head versus heart.
All right, all right.
All right, well, that was that. I
What
prepared
else?
that for
What else
everybody.
pre-talk do we have?
Oh, I think we would mention the
I
Derek
could
Lewis
do
story.
one. I feel like that's post talk.
Really? Okay.
That's you know
Well,
that's
do
one
we
of our
just-
more late night stories.
Do we
That
want to
is.
save everything for post talk and just run through?
No, I
what
got
happened
plenty of
last
shit.
week? You have pre-talk.
Yeah.
All right, hit me with some pre-talk then, William.
Do you guys, now that Dan Hardy is free from his UFC fight contract, do you have any interest in seeing him fight again?
No.
No.
Unless he gets executed by a younger man that the promotion is trying to buff up.
You don't think he could do decently in Bellator still?
Probably could, but I hope he gets fucked up.
I just have no interest in watching him fight.
Michael Venom Page versus Dan Hardy.
That'd be great. I'd love that, actually.
That's the fight to make. I feel like
I feel
I
like
would
that's a
watch
fight that
I think they would do
MVP
that.
declines.
You think he's too
Actually,
good?
yeah.
I think he's fucking scared, bro.
I also think that MVP would not
I
want
think
that
MVP
smoke.
is like, oh shit.
This isn't a
He's
literal
kind of
can.
like smart. Yeah, like he actually kind of like knows how to fight.
He's never gonna make that same mistake again with Lima.
We are fighting a competent opponent.
Okay, and that was only because of the tournament structure.
Look,
One of the prettiest KOs though.
it's not. It isn't. It's so like
Yeah, it
janky.
is, dude. That's beautiful.
No,
That's
I love it.
beautiful. Will
It's one of my
cries when he
favorites,
watches
but it's
MMA.
janky.
Because MVP is the one getting knocked out though.
Will's one of those awesome guys who's like weeping when he sees a knockout. He's like, yes, this is all I ever wanted.
Listen, I live for violence.
Yeah,
Here,
that's
I have
true.
pre-talk.
All right, let's hit
Current
it.
pound for pound rankings. John
Yeah.
Jones is still the top rank.
Yeah, of course.
I think that's funny.
I mean, he's always been the top.
I feel like
and
they
then
don't
made
move you
Khabib
down
the
if you
top,
don't
and then he
lose.
retired.
Well, Connor was the top.
I don't think Connor was ever number one, bro.
Nah, he was.
I don't think so, dude.
I feel like after he beat Eddie, he was number 1.
Connor is still the
think?
5th ranked lightweight in the world,
Yeah, he's awesome.
He deserves it.
despite not having won there in 6 years.
And
It's hysterical. All right. Well,
I got
anyway,
more, dude.
That
we're
was it.
saving Derek Lewis for post talk.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. Here, let me
I
hit you with the
got,
stats then for this week. 'Cause This is
I
Yeah,
how
have
we
let's
so
get-
much. I have so much pre-talk.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
God, no respect.
No respect.
Do you think that the UFC actually vetoed GSP versus Oscar De La Hoya?
Yes.
Yeah. Dana hates Oscar.
You think there's any chance GSP would actually do it though?
Yeah,
And do they
GSP
still
loves
have that
money.
control? I didn't know they still had that control over
He's
GSP.
still
Yeah, I
under
thought that was
contract.
weird.
He signed when he became middleweight champion, he
Oh
signed
my
like a
God.
3-fight contract, and that was only in like 2019 or something.
2019?
Against Bisping?
2017. Just kidding.
2017.
Yeah.
That's still only 4 years. 4 years.
So
Just
Yeah, I
kidding.
know,
That's actually
but,
a long
like,
time.
He's
Do the
still
contracts
probably
just
under
last
contract.
indefinitely?
Yeah.
Or like it's just fight length?
Yeah,
Or
no, so
fight
he's
number of
like
fights?
retired. He's like retired, but the only people that can offer him fights are the UFC. Or like if he wants to fight and come out of retirement, I think he would have to ask the UFC to give him a fight.
So he just can't fight for anyone besides the UFC for the rest of his life, unless the
Yeah,
UFC
unless
says
they
that's
say
fine.
that he's allowed to, or they release him.
Did not know that.
That's just how a UFC contract works.
Yeah, weird how it fucks over the
Independent, no,
fighters.
no, no. Independent contractor, by the way.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
I don't
but-
know if there's some stipulation, because I know in a fighter contract the promoter is obligated to offer you X amount of fights a year, and the way that the UFC used to do it, and probably still does, is by offering like shitty no-name fights to like high-paying people, so that they fight less often, and they have to pay them less often, but they can still say like, oh, I gave you the offer. I don't know if there's a stipulation that like after a certain amount of time it goes away though.
Well, I guess not. I mean, Dan Hardy just
If
got
so,
released
it's
from his
probably
UFC
like
contract.
yeah, but they released him after firing him, and like
Yeah, but
probably
that was
cutting
like,
all
when's
ties
the
with
last
him.
time he fought? Like, he was still under contract, and his last fight was in
That's true. If it
2012.
has a limit, I'm thinking that the limit is like 10, 15 years.
Yeah, he last fought 9 years ago and
Yeah.
still wasn't allowed to fight somewhere else.
Awesome.
What else? Do you know what the Nurmagomedov versus Khamzat thing is? Did you see that Instagram post?
Yeah. They
No.
just
Why
like,
are they talking shit on him?
because he like came and trained with them one time and they were all chill, and then the leader of Chechnya said something about Khabib, and Hamzat like retweeted it or commented or something. It was like, yeah, we'll fucking kill him like dogs or something, or
They're
we'll
calling
like
him
get his
fake
blood
Russian
for you or
gangster.
something. Yeah, and then I don't even think it was Khabib. It was like Khabib's cousin. It was like Umar
It was
or
Abu
something.
Bakr.
Abu Bakr, yeah, who was like, "Be careful,
Off
friend.
brand.
Like, we'll fuck you." He used to
Not-
fuck guys like him in high school.
Yeah.
They're just talking shit on him for running away to Sweden and then pretending to be Russian, despite being actually Russian.
No, they were talking shit on him because he said that he would help fucking kill Dagestani people.
Oh, he chose. They're like Chechnya versus Dagestan beef?
Yeah, the leader of Chechnya said some shit about Dagestan, or maybe about the Nurmagomedovs specifically, and Hamzat was like on the leader of Chechnya's side.
And then Khabib's just gonna come and murder him.
Honestly, I would love to see that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Well, Khamzat would win that easily because he could beat Jan Blachowicz.
He might be able to.
No, he could not.
Yeah, I don't think he
He's
can
yet to
them.
beat a single human in the UFC.
Gerald Mearshart, bro.
Not a human.
You gotta win, bro.
Mayhem Miller got 364 days in jail for vandalism.
Yeah. What did he do? What did he vandalize?
His
The
brain,
sanctity.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I believe. He was charged with a residential burglary and car theft while on probation for domestic violence.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
That's a
That's
great
not-
combo.
Should we just have a segment?
Um,
Because last week we had fucking Anthony Johnson
Yeah,
for
like that.
identity theft. Should we just have crimes committed this week by MMA fighters?
I like that. Yeah, I like that segment. Crimes committed this week by MMA or former MMA fighters.
Yeah, like any kind of crime. Anything in the MMA sphere, any kind of crime committed.
We could have an MMA true crime segment.
Yeah, true. We could have a whole podcast dedicated to
Crime.
the
Bro,
war
Caitlyn
machine thing.
could do that. That could be Caitlyn's segment.
True crime.
True crime, incredibly female-dominated podcast space, gets all the viewers.
Is that true?
True crime is like incredibly popular and has an incredibly female demographic.
Interesting.
Weird.
Why? What are you insinuating, Jonah?
That women are all killers and they're all hiding it.
Okay.
There's a grand conspiracy that every single woman is an actual like serial killer. The
I mean,
government
we
doesn't
can all
want you to
agree on
know.
that.
Yeah.
It doesn't say what he actually vandalized. It seems like he's beating his wife.
I vandalized my wife.
Yeah, personal. Personal vandalism, a little bit.
What the fuck happened?
If he stole a car and shit, that's.
She fucking put her hands
Like,
up,
That's
bro.
not
What did you want?
vandalism, though.
You could probably catch a vandalism charge.
Residential burglary and grand theft auto. If he somehow parlayed that into just vandalism.
Well, if it was his own
Great
car, like if it
lawyer.
was his wife's car or something, and he just like took her car and she was like, okay, I'm not gonna do grand theft auto. Well, let's do fucking vandalism.
What a guy.
All right, this pre-talk sucks.
Bro.
Fuck your pre-talk, Will. You got a fucking novel full of pre-talk right here. What are you?
I'm trying to listen. Someone needs to get the topics.
That's true. Someone does need to get the topics.
Fight
I just
Circus
don't
3
like fucking-
rescheduled for
You
June
are
19th.
fucking still on this.
I am the leading fucking. I'm on the Fight Circus beat.
You are gonna pay for Fight Circus, like how you pay for every other MMA event.
Yeah.
Also.
I'm telling you, Cracked MMA follows one account at Full Metal Dojo.
Is that the Fight
That's it.
Circus?
Yep, that's Fight Circus.
Awesome.
And their website still just links to a black screen.
Cool.
All right, that's all my
Did
free
the
talk.
fights stay the same on Fight Circus? Do you know? Is the lineup the same, or do they have to find new peeps?
I can't tell because
Just
it's
no
just a black screen.
information, They didn't tweet about it or anything?
I don't think so. That was their first tweet in like a week. But also, it doesn't really matter. I feel like
Doesn't even matter.
the fighters themselves are far less important than like the types of fights.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
I mean, if
You
it's
would say
like,
that as a
if
Fight
it's
Circus
like,
fan.
I mean, if it's 3 women versus 1 man, does it really matter who the woman and the man are?
Yeah, if one
It
of them
could.
is Henry Cejudo and one of them is Amanda Nunes, that would be interesting.
I'm gonna, I'll do a fight companion for it by myself.
Okay, just like sequestering yourself.
I'll do it.
I'll do
I'll
it,
absolutely be part of the fight
No, let's
companion.
all make our own fight companions for it, completely
Independent.
separate.
We could do it live.
When is
No.
it? June 19th? That'll be live from California,
June
right after I move
19th.
in.
Yeah, just fly back over.
We're gonna do it in person, but separate.
That's a Saturday. Wait, that's a fucking. There's probably a
Oh,
UFC
that might be
event.
when I'm moving in. Well, that UFC event is gonna get absolutely fucking cannibalized by Fight Circus.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, any other post
Okay.
or pre-talk, Will?
Well, do we
No,
just
the
want
only
to
other
talk
thing is
about...
Derek Lewis.
All right,
And you
well, let
were
me show my.
save that for post talk.
Yeah, we're saving that for
Okay.
post talk.
Hey, so I've got the final. So, if you'll remember from our stats section, I
Wait, hold on. I just want to hear. Will, what do you think it's gonna be?
It's gonna be the fighter who's better at this thing wins slightly more.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, that's what we could call step 1 of the stats here, and that has now been finished. I've gone through all
It's a
the
multi-phase project.
oh, it is. I've gone through all of the data that we have, like this stat to this stat, just versus itself. So the next things I'm gonna do are 1, see if this holds true over time. 2, see if it matters by weight class, and then 3, I will start comparing them against each other, and then do the same, granularity for that as well. Once that's all complete, I'll then have a full picture of truly what matters in winning fights from a Raleigh statistical standpoint, and Raleigh, North Carolina, that is. And from there, we can build an AI, and that AI will place bets for us, and we will never lose again.
Who's
You're
reviewing that build
trying
an
to
AI
make
part?
a betting AI?
Yeah, that will. So I'm doing all the hard
Who's-
work.
who's
You
the
just have to
lead
make
in
the
that?
AI.
I just have to make the AI
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
based on
So-
all that hard work that you've done.
Look, I'm doing the hard work. So okay, so just want to say phase 1 of compare each thing against itself. If you scroll down in the Real Fake Fantasy UFC DraftKings Google Doc, you will see the results.
All right. Well, what's the stat for this week?
Oh, they're all done.
Well, what is
Thank
the
God.
stats section for
The
this week?
stat is that
Like,
it's
what were you-
over.
Well, I wanted you guys to look at this chart that I provided.
Yeah, I'm
We can-
looking. I'm scrolling. I'm in there.
It'll be interesting to see, what matters and what doesn't.
Oh, charts. Oh.
Right.
Fun
Dude.
fact, everybody: the most
Reach.
important thing is reach.
What is this?
That shit's fake.
Reach. What is the fucking x-axis?
A percent of victories. Like the person with the longer reach won. What percent of
You
the
just
time.
put a
okay.
fucking percent symbol.
Yeah.
So reach, being on a win streak, having gone on a win streak, and having a lot of wins are the most important things.
Damn, Wyatt's been right all along, dude. More wins.
More
More
wins.
wins,
That's what I'm saying,
unironically.
bro.
What is stance? If the fighter has
Southpaw.
a stance.
Yeah, how do you put that
Oh.
in percentage? Oh, is it like Orthodox won this many more times than Southpaw?
Yeah. So I'm gonna be real.
He just
That
doesn't
one
know.
might be a little fucked up.
He just doesn't know.
But also at the same time, I'm not gonna count stance because I think the way the status.
Oh, higher average KD. Dude, if your KD ratio is awesome, doesn't really matter, it
Yeah.
seems. 52%.
it's knockdown.
I like that the most important things are one, winning more, and also not losing the most. Current lose streak is 45% of the time. That's the lowest.
So you tracked REV and you don't know what that is?
Those are reversals.
I knew what it was.
Like-
I knew what it was, and then I remember not knowing it and said whatever that is.
What? Reversals.
Hang on, I can
so that's
find
just
that.
grappling shit.
Hang on.
So if you get reversals, it doesn't even matter. You still have a 50% chance of winning. What about
Jonah,
where's
what's your-
takedowns on here? Oh,
what's
here's
your fucking-
loses, not losses, but loses.
Loses. At least it's not loses.
People who.
Jonah, what's your vision for this AI?
Basically,
Betting and never losing. That's what he just said.
it'll compare
Hmm.
every stat that ever has existed. And then it will just use what we know, and it'll find the right answer. Look, phase one is learn what the statistics are. Like, what is better than what.
Yeah, this isn't early
And-
access.
If it matters over time and all that stuff. We'll do all that stuff first, and then we'll do comparisons of stuff versus stuff. And then, that's everything. That should be every percent that matters. And then when we have a matchup, we can compare the matchup to all of those percents and see if we can pick fights that way.
Mm-hmm.
Saying,
Just get rid of the 50. No, I'm thinking about it. I mean,
Younger fighter wins 54%
it doesn't
of the
seem
time.
that hard.
Yeah.
Are any of these statistically significant?
That's another question.
Yes.
Or controlled by like modern versus how far back does
No.
your data go?
Back to 2011. So as I said, one of the things we have to do is compare it. Like, is this true over time?
Who's that we?
Yeah.
Like,
I was
it's
just
me.
gonna say.
I'm doing all the
Yeah.
work. Let's be clear.
We.
I want everyone to know. I'm
I
doing
thought I
everything.
was doing the work.
No, what? Yeah, oh yeah.
Am I not doing the fucking coding? Are you gonna code it?
Look, first of all,
What
we
is
can do
this?
this manually.
What is win
It's
by
something that can be done
decision?
by a human.
What is win by decision unanimous?
The fighter who has... Okay, that is the percent of time the fighter that has more unanimous decision wins.
So it's bad. It's bad to have more split decision wins. Turns
Yeah,
out.
having
dude.
split decision wins is fucking terrible,
It turns out
apparently.
you're not that
Never
good.
do that.
Just like the
But-
average around.
It's bad to have
But,
split
like,
decisions, but it's good to have majority decisions.
Where do you see that?
The majority of decisions is 50%. It doesn't matter.
It's lower. Yeah, what are you talking about?
One of the few things lower.
Something
What
that's
is the
interesting
difference
is
between
that-
majority decision and split decision?
That's a good question. I
It's
don't
the
know.
same thing, and the percents are different, is what I was saying.
Is that the same thing? I feel like it's
I
probably
mean,
not.
There's 3 judges.
Hang on.
Majority decision is probably where you won, but didn't
Is that
win
like
every
2 wins and
round
a
or
draw?
something. Yeah, I don't know.
Is that like if 2 people said you win and 1 person said
Yeah,
draw?
let's see. Let's see. Uh, 2 of the 3 judges agree on which fighter won, while the third judge indicates neither. A draw. So yeah.
Okay. Guessing there's probably not
I like
probably
that
not
win
that
by KO as
significant.
53%.
Yeah, fighters that KO people only win 53%
Yeah.
of the time.
Throw hands.
47% of the time they just wake back up and then lose.
Yeah, so there it is. That's phase 1.
All right. Well, now do we finally want to talk about what happened last week?
I'm down.
Mm,
What?
yes.
All right. What do you want to talk about last week?
I
Michael
think
Chandler
Tony's
picker.
gonna. I think Tony's gonna should retire, and I don't think he's going to for a very long time.
I'm so
He'll be
excited. This
all
would be
right.
such easy betting.
True.
What's it gonna take to get him to retire, though? 'Cause
Oh, death.
he's just not gonna go quietly into the night.
No. No. He does not go quietly into the night at all. He might be the first fighter that dies in the ring.
might
That'd be such a Tony Ferguson thing to do.
We'll probably just release him after a while. Probably not right now. They're probably gonna give him like 3 more fights and then release him.
Through more young fighters.
Oh, also, this is pre-talk, but Chuck Liddell said he would fight Jake Paul, which would be the saddest thing of all time.
That would be
Speaking
awesome.
of dying in the cage.
Well, also kind of speaking about dying in the cage, we want to talk about Jacare breaking his arm, well, having his arm broken.
Hell yeah, called that shit.
I
Kinda
still don't
awesome.
get how he did. Was it just an
I don't really
armbar
remember.
while he
Yeah,
was
it looked
falling
like it.
down?
I think he was just squeezing hard.
But it like broke. Didn't it break like his shoulder? Or was
I think it broke right above his elbow. I'm not.
Yeah, I didn't watch because that's disgusting.
I still don't know how it happened. I just heard it, and it was incredibly fucking loud.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually
And
try to watch it
disgusting.
right now. Or let me see. Let's see if we look up Jacare arm break. Probably went to the hospital and there's probably X-rays of it or something.
He had successful surgery, 6 months recovery time. Should probably retire also.
Will you show me your X-ray?
Oh, I got a link
please?
to it. Oh.
What?
I just watched the video again.
Yeah, but did you get an X-ray?
No. I just
A
watched the
fractured
video.
right humerus, the upper arm bone between the shoulder and elbow. Yeah, it was right above his
Yeah.
elbow. Or like, I guess in the middle of that area. That's nasty, dude.
Yeah. Can we talk about how nonchalant he was after getting his arm broken?
Yeah, he's
He was
probably
just like
high on
mildly
adrenaline.
inconvenienced.
Probably high on adrenaline and probably had bones like shatter before.
That's still like
It's still pretty hard. It's still pretty
He's
hard.
Props-
just chill,
props to
dude.
Jacare,
Like
dude.
he's just a strong Brazilian man who drinks sugar water to stay fit.
and acai.
Like, come on.
Um,
Who was
Sugar.
Yoel? Like broke his neck and his muscles just kept it in place.
That's true.
And he didn't really
turns
care.
out he didn't need bones because
Yeah.
he had enough muscles.
Jacare's
That's
just
something
kinda
we can
tough
all
like
aspire
that.
to.
Yeah, we could all do that naturally. How do you
How
feel
good-
about Michael Chandler? I gotta say, I'm incredibly fucking disappointed.
That I feel like was the best case scenario for that fight. Like, they just kind of
he-
slammed into each other and then it ended.
Could have won in the first round though, and then just like chose not to.
Now spicy head movement on the ground from Chucky Olives, dude.
So when I okay, that's a Jack Slack counter, by the way.
That is not a fucking Jack
Yeah,
Slack
hey,
counter.
bro, that's almost word for word what he said.
That's what he did.
Okay. So the point I was gonna bring up, which is a way to say this, Will, without actually being a shill. Is,
Okay, can I not say Charles Oliveira knocked
Will, you
out
can say
Michael
whatever you want.
Chandler?
This is your platform. Anyway.
That's true.
Jonah?
This is my platform. I'm gonna
Uh,
deplatform all of you.
what he did to Chucky Olives, different. The time difference was there, but when he almost knocked him out, that sequence is almost the exact same sequence as when he knocked out Dan Hooker. Like he hits
Yeah.
him, then he hits him falling down off the cage, and then he's on the opponent's on their knees, and he's standing up punching them. And the difference is that Dan Hooker just shelled, and then Charles is like, jiu-jitsu time, and then spun around, and like, that's that moment of like, I'll spin here. That's like the only thing he did different, and it's the only reason that he did it. So I'm just saying Dan Hooker's
Chandler
a quitter.
also had true, okay. I'm down for the Dan Hooker hate train, but Chandler got up, and then went back down on Oliveira several times. Why?
Oh yeah. Oh no, that was
Why?
dumb. I was
Like,
saying the
he
first
could have
sequence.
won. Yeah, I just mean he could have won. I wanted him to win. Chandler Stan over here, and he fucked it up. And I lost
Hey.
$2 million.
Yeah,
Hey.
same.
Zigged when I should have zagged. What can I say?
That was so funny. I was watching that the night of, and I was just like, he just keeps repeating. Like, he clearly thought about what he wanted to say and isn't gonna deviate from that.
He is like a company product.
He's
Company
so
man,
awesome,
dude.
dude. So awesome. And his boy Shane Burgos got knocked out.
I was
Oh,
gonna
are
say,
they
do you think
boys?
Edson's actually better at 145, or is he just
No, I think Shane Burgos is
getting
just a brawler,
matchups?
and Edson is like really good at striking.
Yeah, I think that might have been some toasty matchupping.
You think he can do anything though, like at 145, or you think he's still
No.
get fucked up by the top
I
guys?
think that
yeah, I
like
think so, get
if he,
fucked
I
up.
would actually want to see him fight Max Holloway and just have it be over. I think.
I saw people on Reddit saying Yair. That'd be
Yair's
fun.
like not an active fighter
I
anymore.
don't like Yair Rodriguez. I wish
Yeah,
he
I
would
know,
fucking
but, like,
leave. I think he's annoying.
I
Especially
feel like
after
that
he
would be a fun
fucking
fight.
cheated and then like got mad at Michael Bisping for no reason. That was awesome.
Yeah, fuck Yair. I'm also on that train too.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
really
know.
like him either,
I
but I
think
would like
that
to see him
Edson
get kicked.
will fight Zabit when Zabit comes back in 3 years after his lung surgery or whatever he's doing.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bang. I mean, yeah, I'm down for Edson is like
I still think Edson beats like 6 through 8 at featherweight.
Let's look at it.
Probably.
What are the
I'm looking at it right now. Emmett,
No.
I think he beats Emmett. And
I think
Dan
anyone
Ige.
that
I don't
hits,
think he beats
like-
Arnold Allen.
Really, you think he beats Dan Ige? Because he fucking didn't.
I think Dan Ige is bad. I still think he beats him.
You just
Well,
got
he
called
didn't.
out, brother.
Listen, in the future, kid.
What about Giga Chikadze? I'd watch that. 9 and
Giga's
10.
a bitch. Anti-Giga gang.
Yeah, okay. Will just doesn't like fun fighters.
No, I just
like Edson. Edson's
do
just like someone
like
you watch because it's fun.
Billy Algeo, dude, who's fighting
This
this
week.
Fighting
yeah.
this weekend.
Are we gonna?
Which I
Is that our
didn't know.
transition?
I mean, yeah. I do you have anything else left to say here?
I
Not
don't.
really. I just wanted to get out that I'm really disappointed in Michael Chandler.
Oh, Benny. We gotta give props to Benny. He's now the rank 3 in his
I don't want
division.
to give props to him for that.
One of the most based post-fight interviews, Wyatt.
Oh yeah, what
Yeah,
did
I
he
guess.
say again?
It's like
He
a.
said like
I
this
wanna
is dedicated to
all the
people who are contaminated by Marxist
I don't think he said
ideology.
Oh, yeah,
contaminated.
that was
He didn't
great.
say contaminated. He said
I
who
was
were like
something bad.
harmed by Marxist ideology or suffered under Marxist ideology or something.
That was
He's a
crazy.
And then he
Weird
called out
dude.
Elon Musk. I don't think he's that weird. I think he's just like a dude, and he's just a
That was
normal guy.
very
And
fucking
Tony's
weird.
incredibly weird.
He called out Elon Musk for his Tesla taking
I
too
would
long
too.
to get
If
there,
I had a
and then he
platform and
called
I
out
ordered a car
communism.
6 months ago, I would be like, "Hey, where the fuck is it?"
Man called out communism and Elon Musk in his
Well, he
post-fight
didn't call out
speech.
communism. He called out
He called
Marxist
them Marxist
ideology.
ideologies.
You obviously haven't been reading your theory that your sister's been giving
Yeah.
you.
Speaking of, can we a slight deviation.
Elon Musk did tweet at him, to be fair, so good
Yeah,
marketing.
Did he?
it worked, of course.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said, coming soon, sorry for the delay.
Yeah, because he had a platform and he used it to get his fucking car that he paid for. Awesome guy.
I just want to say that Elon Musk, I know the historians are going to look back at this document, so I just want to date this. This is 2021. Earlier this year, Elon Musk bought a bunch of Bitcoin and put it on his
This is
balance
going to
sheet.
be salty crypto, bro.
Yeah,
Jonah.
what
Yeah,
the
and
heck?
then there are
This is
a
post
million
talks.
salty
Yeah.
crypto bros on the internet that mad that he
I am that mad.
said crypto was bad and you shouldn't use it, and now the price tanked.
What does
But-
that have to do with the MMA podcast?
No, look, bro, I like to just make
This
fun
is
of
you
crypto
don't have the
bros.
same platform that Benil Dariush does, so
All
you
right,
can't
know what,
call
then,
out
you know what,
Elon.
Will? Edit it out. Edit it out then.
No,
I'm just
I'll
saying.
leave
No,
it in,
wait,
'cause
yeah,
I'm
no, no,
kinda-
that's
I'm one of the salty crypto bros that Elon lost
No,
money.
censor it
so-
all and then cut this in. I'll be like, oh my god, Jonas, stop saying slurs. And then just censor out everything that he just
What?
said.
No, you can't tell me not to.
Yeah. Dude, sick podcast bit.
Uh,
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. To get
Yeah, I
into
don't
it.
even I didn't even know
Alright.
this card was happening. I don't really
I-
care about
I
anything
know.
that's happening on this card.
except
Not
for
even.
Bill Alge.
He does get that is
Wyatt, this is a pro Billy podcast.
this is awesome that he gets the
Featured
featured
prelim.
prelim
Yeah.
bout. Yeah.
Same fight, except Ricardo's hopefully will not get COVID twice and duck again.
Wait, hang on. Sorry, did he fight Ricardo Lamas and now fighting Ricardo Ramos?
Yes, Ramos.
Almost, but yes.
Still, that's good enough for me.
All right. Oh,
Found out
Yancy
Billy
Medeiros
has like a
is
fight
fighting.
vlog also. Billy's my first pick. If we're doing picks, I pick Billy.
Okay,
Billy's
so we're
gonna
starting
knock
on the
his stupid
prelims.
ass out. Yeah.
All right. Jonah,
All right.
anything on the prelims?
Do I have anything on the prelims? I don't know. I just want to put it that all these fights are like super even.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I saw
This
that.
is like one of those. It's like rude to call it a filler card, but these are all just like mid-card fighters all on one card together. Just like very average.
Dude, these are the cards, dude. These are the cards that are bangers.
Okay, well these are the cards that like are gonna produce the next set of people that are gonna get beat up by like the top 5 in
Yeah.
any division.
I actually think
Except
this
for
card's
maybe
better than I
Cody.
thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's just because I didn't know Billy was fighting, and then I saw he was fighting and got excited.
Awesome. All right, so your first is Billy. How do you think he's gonna
Yep.
win? You don't have to make it part of your betting game.
Head kick.
But head kick KO.
Head kick KO.
And by that he means that he headbutts that dude's leg.
Would
so
you put
hard
money
that it
on that?
breaks.
You know, I'm not in a legal gambling state, sadly.
Okay, should Jonah put money on that?
Yeah, that could be your bet. That's an option now.
No, I'll just go Billy.
All right.
Coward.
He's just gonna. It's hard to pick because he's so multifaceted.
I know,
He
that's
can get
true.
it done anyway.
Does he submit him? Does he knock him out? It's about how he's feeling that
It's
night.
really whatever he wants to do.
He walks out of the room and his girlfriend says, "Babe, head kick him." He says,
Fiance.
okay. Ooh.
What?
No, I'm talking about a different woman.
Hey, don't slander Billy like that.
No, it's a harem. It's haram, bro.
I mean, as
Haram
long
is
as it's
bad.
haram, yeah, haram,
Haram
is
is
bad,
not
but
a good thing.
haram is like,
I didn't know that.
like something is haram.
I
if
didn't
it's
know
not
that.
good.
What the fuck? What did you
I
think? All the
honestly
memes
thought it
about
meant a
like
good
fucking
thing.
dudes in mosques saying this is haram. Like, what do you think that meant?
Woo!
This is really
has a
good.
harem,
Jonah,
that
it's
dude.
really, really good you didn't go to the Middle East before we had this conversation. And you'd be hearing people be like, haram this, haram that. And you'd be like, yeah, this is awesome.
Get that nut.
Get that fucking nut. All right.
Yeah, dude.
So who's...
she is thick.
Is anyone picking the Hermanson Shabazian?
I'm gonna
I
pick
am.
Jack.
Oh. Jonah,
Ooh, interesting, 'cause
counterpick?
I'm picking Edmund.
Counterpicking. How's it going, Will? How's he gonna win?
I don't think Edmund's very good. He's got a shitty coach. Like, I think he just experienced his first loss, and you respond to your first loss if you have a good coach
Right.
by like reevaluating and getting better.
When was your first loss professionally?
Never happened. Never
Yeah,
will.
right, okay.
I don't think he's gonna respond to this loss well because he's got a shitty coach.
Well, let's just be clear. He's knocking out Ronda Rousey on a daily basis in the gym.
And knocking her up.
Okay.
I still think, I know, Jonah, you don't think Jack is as good as people think he, or was that you, Wyatt? I think Jack's pretty good. I think he's solidly, like,
I think Jack is just like generic, alright grappler man. And other than that, he's just alright at everything.
I think he's a solid, like, top 5, top 6
What is he right
in the
now?
middleweight. I think he's 7.
That's where he should be, if that's what is.
That's not
the case.
unreasonable. But I think Edmund is, like, a top 15.
I don't
I
think
think
we've
people
seen
think
enough
he's
about Edmund.
good.
Will either be above where he is or below. Like no, but like he doesn't belong in top 10 right now. He's exactly 10 right now.
I thought he was 11.
So he will either like hang out from like 6 to 10 or from like fucking 11 to 15 for the rest of his career probably.
I think people have been hyping him because he's young more than anything.
Yeah, true.
Gas tank concerns me a lot.
How do you think Hermansson's gonna win?
I think probably decision.
Jonah?
So here is the real.
Edmund is younger.
Okay.
So first of all,
Jack does
first
have
of
more
all,
wins.
Yes. Edmund being younger,
How much
Oh,
younger?
thank you for reminding me. Hang on, I have to write something down really quick.
Oh,
Hang on.
he's 9 years younger.
Pretty younger, dude.
Hang on. Hang on. That was a good idea. All right. So first of all, younger, of course, gotta love it. But secondly, oh, hang on, is that a shorter reach?
Do you not
Whoops.
have age in your fucking thing?
Age is there. Here's what it is for real. I think that I actually know who Jack Hermanson is, so I have an actual opinion on this. Jack Hermanson is generic grapple man, who on the feet will keep engaging and like throwing his hands and like voluming his way through it, but I don't think he has any real power on the feet, and he is like a constant. He is not doing nothing, like he's not guarding, but he keeps doing the same thing. And so you can start to like if you're an actually good striker, you could actually time that, even though it's worse than just the guy standing there. It's the same level of consistency, so you can still time it the same way. I think that Jack also struggles with big hitters. He is totally fine, like outgritting fellow like volume grit wrestle boxers. He beats every other version of himself. He's the best version of the volume wrestle boxer that exists right now in his division. He also can use that to beat everyone who isn't a massive hitter. But as soon as he starts running up into those people who hit really hard, he gets stunned really early in fights, and his brain kind of goes on autopilot, and he becomes like the true ultimate wrestle box, like brain turn off wrestle boxer. And I don't think that's enough to beat Edmund Shabazian, because while his gym is shit, I do think that coach, whose name I cannot remember,
Edmund
is
Edmund.
amazing.
Edmund,
Yeah. He can find amazing talent. I think this kid is actually like just naturally good enough to beat Jack Hermanson.
So
How do you think he's gonna win?
I think he's gonna TKO him maybe in the second or third round, but I'm just gonna go with the pick. I'm not that strong on it.
I mean, I don't disagree with everything you said, but
Just most of it.
Was just supposed to be.
him losing to Derek Brunson, how is Jack Hermanson worse than Derek Brunson? Derek Brunson, notoriously scared fighter.
Did Jack and Derek ever fight? I was thinking this when Jonah said that Jack is a better version.
I don't
of
believe so.
the
I
wrestler
think Jack
boxer.
is a better Derek Brunson. No, I've never fought.
I think he's a chinnier Derek Brunson too. Because I don't think Edmund Shabazian is a Jack
don't think-
Hermanson. Like
Edmund Shabazian hits as hard as do you think he does?
How many KOs?
He's got a lot of
I don't
KOs.
he does hit. When he hits people, I feel like I remember.
don't
every
fucking
time
move.
He hits someone, it's like like that guy knows he just got hit pretty hard and does not.
I feel like
it.
he's the can throw straight punches guy.
Which is all you need at middleweight.
I think it's all you need. I think that's literally all you need.
Him losing to Derek, like Derek
Middleweights
Brunson,
don't need to
I don't
innovate.
think he's more scared. I think he has even less safe pressure than Jack Hermanson. And I think he has less varied pressure than Jack Hermanson.
I think you're fucking tripping, dog.
No, I agree. I just think that I think there's going to be an exchange relatively early on where Edmund just hits him really clean, probably in the middle of an exchange, and it's going to semi-knock Jack out. And he is not going to... He's just going to fight the fight compromised. Like, I think it just keeps happening. He keeps just fighting fights really compromised.
I think that
Has that happened besides his last fight?
It happened like twice. Or at least
Jack
three.
will
It might have been
probably
three times.
win a
think it just
decision
happened.
if he doesn't get KO'd.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Do you think it's KO or loss for Edmund?
No, I think Edmund can reasonably win a decision against Jack also, depending on
I also
like
think it's true.
how
His
much.
takedown
Yeah,
defense.
like
I don't think he can win a decision without knocking him down.
I think.
Oh yeah, I
don't know.
agree.
I think he
But
probably.
I think
could.
he just does knock him down.
If he just
Okay,
stays
by
at
the way,
range
his
and
record.
outpoints him the
Hang
whole
on.
time.
By the way, his record is KO submission, KO decision, KO 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 KO.
Okay.
Hmm
Just saying, you know.
No, he had all
is
knockouts
heavy-handed.
before the UFC, and he has knocked people. I think he hits hard. I don't think he's like the hardest hitting fighter that Jack Hermanson has ever faced.
I wonder.
Yeah.
He
Who has
fought
Jack
Thiago Santos.
I guess that's pretty bad.
And
but
Well,
Thiago
Jared
Santos
Cannonier.
at middleweight though.
Also Jared Cannonier, I think, probably a
Jared
harder
Cannonier
hitter.
also knocked him out.
Jared
Yeah.
Cannonier also.
Both those guys knocked him out. Those are his two knockout losses.
Doesn't like big hitters. And in his last fight,
Yeah,
I
I don't know.
Was
This
rocked.
might be a dangerous pick for you, Will. But I'm
Marvin
excited to
Vettori
see the
did rock him.
head-to-head.
I think no, I mean I think it is. I think the odds have it pretty 50-50, and I think that's right. I just think this is, not not proven to be smart all the time, but I tend to pick the guy that I feel like should win rather than the guy who might physical attribute his way into winning.
I think that's foolish. I think physical attributes are still the most important
Yeah, wait,
part
what?
of
It's the
MMA.
sport.
I am Bushido though.
All right.
I think skill means almost fucking nothing, bro. At this point, I really do think it's like, who is the freak?
Interesting. Well, okay.
Has anyone taken Edmund down? Did Derek
Derek
take
took
him down?
him down like
That's why
11
he
times
gassed out,
and set
right?
the fucking
Yeah.
record, didn't he? Or is that Marvin set the record against whoever he just fought?
I thought Kevin Holland. Whoever fought Kevin Holland.
Oh, that was Derek Brunson against Kevin Holland, not against Edmund Shabazian.
All right, here. Do we move on to the next one here?
Yeah, well, who's
I
who's
think
got
everyone
the
wants
next
to talk
pick?
about David Dvorak versus Rulian Pavia.
Do you guys have picks here?
I don't know.
Will?
Nope.
Okay, well, those two are fighting. Anyway, moving on. Does anyone have a pick for Felicia Spencer and Norma Dumont?
I do.
Decision.
Okay, Will, do you have a fighter to pick?
No, that was just a throwaway
So,
comment.
Jonah?
The first thing I'm gonna say is actually maybe not a decision. This could be a fight. I'm gonna do my putting money on women's fights to go to decision, but I'm actually not gonna put it on this one because this woman, Norma Dumont. I keep thinking like Norma.
Oh yeah, Norma Stitz.
Yeah, she has a submission, 2 submissions, and a KO, and then 3 decisions. So she actually finishes fights relatively frequently. She's also gotten KO'd, so she's KOable. And this other lady here has a what's her fucking name? Felicia has a KO, a decision, a submission, a decision. So we're at half. Submission, decision. KO,
Okay.
lost the decision. So she also has the ability to knock someone
You
out
know
or
what
submit
she's
them.
notorious for, Norma Dumont?
What's that?
Missed weight by 3.5 pounds both of her last 2 fights.
Oh, really?
Her last fight got canceled because she missed weight by 3.5 pounds.
Oh, this could be a pullout pick.
That's hysterical. This could be a pull-out.
Her
pick.
last 2
Fuck.
fights, both times,
Jonah just
139.5.
Jonah just looked down at his notes and was like, "Shit, fuck."
Oh, that's bad.
This could be a
139.5
fucking
twice.
pullout pick. I love how the pullout picks are becoming just part of the game. You gotta really not pick pullouts, dude.
Yeah. Anyway,
And
I
they
think that
scrapped it.
Felicia Spencer is way fucking
You
better
think
than
she's
this
gonna
lady.
win?
Yeah, I think she's gonna beat her.
All right.
If she
Give me the
misses
quick
weight,
capability.
I don't think the athletic commission is going to let her fight.
It's
That's what
possible.
happened last time. The girl said she wanted to fight, and the athletic commission
Well,
said no,
where
stop missing
did
weight
she
by
fight?
3.5 pounds.
Where did she fight? Was it New York or something?
UFC on ABC 2
Oh, that was recent.
that was Vettori Kevin Holland in Vegas, yeah.
Interesting.
So,
Interesting.
I
She's
mean,
in trouble
same-
then.
This is Vegas too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same athletic commission, so like hope she doesn't miss weight. Oh, this is at 145. Okay, never mind.
Oh, so they just did make her move up.
She just moved up.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
All right. Well, does anyone
Alright.
have anything for Justin Taffa and Jared Vondera?
I think Justin Taffa might be the new worst fighter in the UFC. Now that
I was
the
about to
fat
pick
guy's
Justin
Now
gone.
that
Taffa.
Jorgen is gone.
Yeah.
What about the
Alright,
guy
dude.
who got
Pick him,
KO'd
Jonah.
by Greg Hardy?
Fuck.
Which guy?
The dude with the afro, Juan. What's his name? Juan Adams.
Is he still in the UFC?
Maybe not actually.
I thought he was not.
All right, well, whatever. You're picking Justin
Yeah,
Taffa.
he's in Fury FC now.
Now I'm scared.
Because Will, you're scared because Will said this?
I am. I didn't even think that he was that bad.
He's
What?
pretty bad.
Don't let Will
He's
cloud
not
your
good.
judgment here. He's your opponent.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
for it.
he's a
This is
favorite. He's a pretty substantial favorite.
This is your last one, isn't it,
oh,
Jonah?
shit. It is. I don't know anything about the other two. Okay,
You
I
don't know
have to
anything
go
about
with
Cody
this.
Garbrandt?
I don't know if he beats Rob Font or not. Honestly, we'll talk about that in a
Yeah,
second.
okay.
I'm picking Tafa. Actually, only because the other dude got knocked out like 3 months ago,
Okay.
and I think he's probably just chinny at the moment.
Sergey Spivak
You
is
think
pretty
Tafa
good
wins by KO?
for a heavyweight.
Yeah, I think that's his. I think that's his only method of victory.
You watched him fight? Never? Perhaps?
Maybe I don't do this. Maybe this is just stupid. Ugh. I don't know, dude. I don't know if this is retarded or not.
The only guy that he's beat is the same guy that Greg Hardy knocked out and is now fighting in
Yeah,
Fury
Tafa's
FC.
4-2. What did you see in this guy? You're
guy
is
looking purely at
bad.
stats, dude.
Got knocked out by Jorgen De Castro, previous worst UFC
Yeah,
fighter.
just a couple months ago, right?
No, that was a couple of years ago.
No way, really? Didn't Jorgen just have a fight where he won or something and then got
No,
cut
he
anyway?
lost his last 3
Awesome,
and then got cut because
awesome.
he fucking sucks. He lost to Greg
he
Hardy and then
fucking
lost 2 more.
sucks.
And that's... Yeah,
I
so
gotta
his-
be honest, bro. Earlier when you were talking about Dan Hardy getting cut, I thought you were talking about Dan Hooker, and I got so excited.
Okay, I was gonna
All right.
pick Cody Garbrandt. I might have to pick
By the way,
Jared
I've changed my
Vanderaa.
vote. I'm picking Vanderaa.
Yeah,
You've convinced
I'm
me.
picking him too. I was gonna pick Cody just so I could say hanging with the boys a lot of times. I've changed.
You can still do
I'm
it.
picking
You can still do
Vanderaa.
that when we get there.
All right.
So that's everyone's picks, or what? Will you're?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
everyone's.
Who else did you? Oh, you picked Edmund, right?
I was gonna pick Cody, but I'm switching.
All right.
We
Well,
both
do we have anything to
switching.
say about Yan Xiaonan? People really love her. The UFC
Who
loves
is
her.
she? I don't know her.
She's
She's like Asian fighter too.
she's just Chinese girl that like has been coming up and everyone's fucking talking her up and shit. I think she headlined
Does
a
she
card.
have some type of special attribute?
No, she's just Chinese.
That's her special attribute.
Well, Dana's like in love with the Chinese right now because they probably make him a lot of money.
Oh, she just beat
So-
Claudia Gadelha.
Yeah. So this fight, by the way, this fight's going to decision, and I'm betting on that with company
Carla
cash.
Esparza is #1 decisionator.
Yeah, and this woman's also like #2 decisionator.
Yeah.
Who do you think's
she's
gonna
not
win?
as bad as Carla Esparza, but she's pretty bad.
Who's gonna win?
I think Carla Esparza is way too old.
They're almost the same age.
Yeah, but Carla Esparza has miles.
Yeah, raw
she
dog
has
left
10
and
more
right.
fights. That's kind of a lot.
No, she's on a 4-fight win streak. Jesus.
Who, Jan or Carla?
Carla.
Isn't Jan on like a fucking 11-fight win streak?
She's on a lot, yeah. But she's on a 4-fight win streak in the UFC. Carla.
Yeah, look up Yan Xiaonan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She's on a 6-fight win streak
Yeah,
in the
like
UFC.
that's what I was gonna say. They fucking love this girl,
Damn.
and they're all decisions. She decisionated every
Yeah, that's
single
what I'm
person.
saying. I asked that rule change literally just for that fight because I wanted to bet decision so badly. But I guess
Yeah,
do it
you're
anyway.
just gonna do it anyway. All right.
Alright. Main
Cody
event.
and Rob. I honestly, I
Hanging
know.
with the boys.
Okay.
This is a banger.
I love-
This is someone dies.
Or I know Rob Font's name,
love
but I don't know
Cody,
anything
dude.
about him, and I just think
He
he's
hits
gonna lose.
pretty fucking hard,
he,
too.
yeah, he hits pretty hard.
They are fucking angling
Someone's gonna
so
bleed.
hard for this
Oh, yeah.
fucking Cody TJ trilogy fight, bro.
Oh, because who
Isn't
doesn't
Rob
want it?
Font-
TJ's coming back, and they're just gonna throw everyone at Alpha Male at TJ.
Isn't Rob Font notably slow, though?
Rob
Yeah,
Font
he
only
is like
has
a
one.
clobber.
That's why I was
TKO
going to
in
pick
his
Cody
last
Garbrandt.
3.
Cody Garbrandt,
Yeah, Rob Font
notably
doesn't
fast.
seem to hit that hard, you boys.
No,
Since
I mean,
oh well, wait a minute. He was in the UFC. Got 2 KOs, a decision, then got a KO on the Ultimate Fighter. So he was in
no,
the
that
UFC and then
wasn't
got
on
on the
that
Ultimate
wasn't on
Fighter.
the Ultimate Fighter. That was
Just
on the
the
Ultimate
Ultimate
Fighter finale.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, come on.
And
So he
then
has
submission,
3.
submission,
KO'd
KO.
Marlon Moraes.
His last 5, he's gotten 2 KOs and 3 decisions.
He hits.
And
I've
he
I've
lost
watched a
one of
good
the
amount of his
decisions.
fights.
Yeah, I feel like watching him, he hits hard.
he looks like he hits hard.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's kind of a decisionator.
He also, I feel, probably does not hit as hard or nearly as fast as Cody Garbrandt.
That's why I
Yeah,
was
but
gonna
Cody
pick
gets
Cody.
hit, so
But
Yeah,
Cody
Cody's
does
just
get
way
hit.
chinnier. It's like, oh, this is truly like a who's offense.
I think this is
Yeah,
a
I guess
beautiful
this is
matchup
just
for
gonna be-
2016 Cody Garbrandt.
this is gonna
I
be a
think
nice
2016
draw.
Cody Garbrandt.
I think we
Garbrandt
can all agree
mauls
that this
him.
is a beautiful matchup for the 2021 fans.
Oh yeah, this is a just bleed fight.
No,
if
I'm
there
excited
really ever
about
was
this,
one.
and I'm rooting for Cody.
Yeah,
I'm a big
I don't
Cody
know.
fan,
I'm not
honestly.
into this card.
You're not a big Cody fan?
Not really. I don't know.
He hangs with the boys.
I just
This card's pretty
Cody's
trash.
good enough to beat Dom Cruz. And that's just where
That's
he's at.
true. I mean, Billy's on this card. I got some intrigue in the prelims from that.
Yeah, or is that what you're
I
gonna
think-
watch only the 2 featured bouts?
We've got a
I
head
mean,
to
I'm
head.
probably gonna, we got a head to
Oh, the
head, and that's
head-to-head,
actually
that's
probably
true.
a decent fight. And then I'm probably gonna, that starts at 7. I'm probably not gonna watch any of the other fights and maybe try to catch the main event.
All right. Well,
We're gonna be going to the bar
well,
with your
hold
normie
on.
friends.
We are coming up on
Just
an
my
hour
one normie
now.
friend kid.
Do we want to transition to post talk here before we go on? Too
Yeah, we only have one post talk as far
Yeah.
as I'm aware.
All right. Well, we have like 3.5 minutes until we're at an hour.
All right, Jonah, you can finally talk about it. Unleash the beast.
Derek Lewis
Black
reported
Beast.
The black beast. There you go. I was waiting for. I mean,
Yeah.
I set you up.
said that someone was trying to break into his SUV this morning and he knocked the man unconscious and the police arrested him. Him being the man who's trying to rob the car.
Awesome.
Good.
And that's just it.
What
That's just
was
that's
that the
just-
same post talk? You both had that piece
Yeah.
of post
Yep.
talk. What about his negotiations with the UFC and probably fighting Francis next?
That's true. That's funny. I bet that fight's gonna be like super banger, awesome fight, and people are gonna love it, and it's gonna be like a complete dichotomy compared to the first
How do
one.
you-
That's the only person that I root for against Francis in the heavyweight division.
True. I just root for both. But how do you feel about the UFC benching John at heavyweight? What do you
funny.
think
I
John's,
felt
what do you
like that
think
was gonna
John's
happen.
path is? Do you think John's gonna take a fight before he fights
No.
for the title, or do you think he just?
John Jones, I don't think wants to fight at heavyweight. He just wants to talk about it.
I think he wants to fight at heavyweight. He just doesn't want to fight Francis.
I don't think.
I don't
he,
think he
I
wants
think he's
any
gonna
of that
fight
smoke.
Francis.
I
mean,
think if Derek Lewis
he
beats
knows he's
Francis
washed up.
Ngannou, John is gonna fight Derek Lewis.
That's also like an execution.
I don't know, dude.
you don't. I
That-
feel like
yeah.
you don't think John beats Derek Lewis.
I think John can beat Derek
What?
Lewis. If DC
I think
can
Derek
do
Lewis
it, I think
slaughters John
DC
Jones.
That's
could
a
beat-
dumb take.
or Derek
What?
could beat DC, bro.
His arms are
Okay.
so long.
John is just
Oh,
better
yeah.
than DC. And,
John
like,
can unironically
stronger.
just stay out of punching range.
Yeah,
the
so
entire fight.
unironically, not against Derek Lewis, he can't.
How?
And Derek Lewis is ginormous.
So's John.
John Jones has
I know,
longer reach.
but John needs to be a ginormous man compared to large men to be the best John Jones. He's now just like against an equally sized man.
I think
Like
he
that's a
can do it.
problem for his style.
I think he could do it. I think he
I
just
feel
doesn't
like
want
that's an
that. I don't think
incredibly
he wants
easy
that
matchup.
Cameroonian smoke.
I look. Quote me now if they ever do match up. I'll triple bet on Derek
he
Lewis. for
still
that.
has a 5-inch reach advantage against
Bro,
Derek Lewis.
But it doesn't like it's relative. Like he wants
Yeah,
to
the
be.
relative difference is 5.
Okay, do you think Stipe beats Derek Lewis?
Maybe. Probably not.
Really?
What is going on? Do you think Derek Lewis beats Stipe?
I think that's very possible.
I don't know, dude. I think you're
Bro,
off the fucking goop right now, homeboy.
You're coming off like a
I
Stipe
think
hater
you're
right now.
I
fucking off
think that
the
Derek
goop.
Lewis is unironically now too like he's just as put together as he ever needs to be to just like raw power his way to the
So do you think
title.
this is actually a close matchup, him against Francis?
Yeah, I actually
This
think
is a
this
nail
like
biter?
this
Where
is
is
the
this
this
coming from?
who basically lands first.
All right.
Where is this Derek Lewis fucking absolute
Because I
love
actually
coming from?
think Derek Lewis has almost everything you need now to be a heavyweight
This
champion.
is the
He has-
pinnacle of only physical attributes matter.
No, but it's not only that. He actually, unironically, his just stand up. Like he has actual real ability to get
His
off
just
the ground.
stand up.
It's there. He actually has it, and he works on it actively. he actively
Does
works
he
on his
work on it
cardio. Like,
actively?
Yeah, he's pretty
Does
good
he
at the
work on his
get-ups.
cardio actively?
no, yes, that's he basically says now. Like, I don't really practice anything but actually having cardio and like takedown defense, because he just
Do you
he
know what he
has
also
enough.
said, Jonah?
What?
This Saturday, he said he weighs 285, is obese, and has not been sticking to a diet.
Okay, but that's just Derek Lewis.
Every
like,
single
That's
fight.
just Derek
Yeah, that's
Lewis
what
lewising on
every
you.
single fight. He talks about how he's gonna get skinnier and how his cardio is gonna get better.
he did.
When have you
no,
seen
he
it?
definitely
Now that
is
you say
more
it-
fucking fit than he used to be.
No. Now that
He
say
was
it,
like
now that
one
he says
fight.
It, now that he says it, I'm now completely convinced Derek Lewis could slaughter anyone in the heavyweight division. It doesn't matter if it's Francis. It doesn't matter if it's Stipe.
This is a clown take.
All right,
This
so
is
you
no,
better be
Jonah,
picking him when that comes up.
Yeah, when time comes,
I will bet.
I'm on
I will
Team
bet
Derek
all
Lewis.
of my bets against Derek.
Hey,
Oh
Lewis.
my
pound
god,
in
is this
this
gonna be the
hoe.
first triple head-to-head?
I will triple head to head.
Yo,
on
this is gonna
Derek
be
Lewis's next fight.
crazy. Watch John Jones
There's
swoop in and get
no
the fight in the
fucking
last
way.
minute.
All right, I'm writing that down. Triple head-to-head next Derek Lewis.
That's nuts.
Fight.
Well, all right, unless it's against some like random shit tier heavyweight.
Unless it's against.
Well, I thought
some
you guys were just
random
talking
shit.
specifically about.
Parentheses Jairzinho Rosenstrike. Yeah, if,
Wait,
if
I thought you
it's,
guys were
if it's
talking
John Jones
specifically
or
about
Ngannou.
Ngannou and Derek.
Yeah,
I
Ngannou,
thought
John
this was the
Jones, or
Ngannou-Derek
Stipe.
thing. Oh, you're gonna widen your
This
net.
is just expanded
Yeah.
now.
I'll take Stipe, Jones, or Ngannou.
I was just talking about the next
Take-
heavyweight title fight.
Derek
With
fucking
Derek.
Lewis.
Derek couldn't stand up against me. My top pressure is too heavy.
I actually thought you were gonna say a fighter there when you said me. I was like, me? What does he mean, me? It's like, oh, it means.
I did say a fighter, Jonah. I said me.
Yeah, he did. That's true. All right.
Well, I mean, do we want to, as our post talk, do we want to have a live fight commentary of our brand new?
No, we should put
sparring
that on
footage?
YouTube as a separate thing.
Yeah, we're already at an hour.
Okay, well, I'm okay.
We're
okay,
a
I'm
little
just saying,
over right
we gotta really promote. We gotta really.
Well,
promote.
you wanna drop the hot deets right now before we
Yeah, drop
before
it
we
in.
sign
Drop it in
off?
the outro, Jonah.
Here's the hot deets. Call 999-995-08200 and get a free mattress.
Okay.
And in that mattress will be a DVD copy of Cute Boy Gets Smacked, the greatest YouTube video ever created of all
Well,
time.
Not gay.
I changed the title. I
Let's be
changed the
clear.
title.
Yeah, whoa, why?
Yeah, why? What are you talking about?
What are
If you
these
look on the
slurs?
MMAerino YouTube,
I
it
have
just
the
says
Wayback
Cute Boy
Machine.
Gets smacked.
I've
Oh, no.
used the internet Wayback
God.
Machine.
Oh, God. Did anyone record what was on our page that day, though?
Probably thousands.
Yeah, I mean we have millions of visitors
Fuck.
hourly.
Right. God, shit.
Cute Boy Gets
Alright, well-
Smacked has the potential
Yeah,
to be
well,
our number one video
fucking-
ever.
It really does.
Well, right now, drop a like, leave a comment, hit the bell so you get notified of videos like that video that Jonah's talking about, which can also be found on our channel. And you should also go there, like, comment, and subscribe again. Unsubscribe and resubscribe on that video.